Hello, and welcome to the Everyone's a Dragon podcast. I'm Simon, your Dungeon Master for this adventure. Today, I'm joined by my fellow dragons, who are...
I'm Andrew, and I play Jorvik.
I'm Ashley, and I'm playing Corvus.
I'm Andy, and I'm playing Thea.
Just a reminder to listen to our intro episode to get more of a feel of our characters and the story, but for now, let's just set the scene. We begin our adventure in the recently plagued town of Draught, commonly known for its majestic keep and luxurious seaside resorts. But now, the town remains eerily empty, leaving the once bustling high street bare, aside from a few stragglers passing each other with suspicious looks. Suddenly, there is a mad rush to the town's renowned tavern, the Werewolf in the Tower, as three strangers alight from a horse and cart. The driver, keen to leave, takes payment and doesn't even stop to get his horses fed and watered, leaving the strangers alone. The mission of the three mysterious fellows is to investigate a rumour of a necromancer summoning ungodly beings that torment the townsfolk. They give each other a glance and begin walking down the high street.
I want apples.
Well, unfortunately for you, that store's boarded up.
I want to know why the horse driver's name was Keen to Leave.
Should we stop him and ask?
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing ominous.
He's long gone.
I thought he was keen to leave.
Well,
he's good at his name.
He's going to get a shitty Uber rating. Well, I'm thinking the best thing for us to do at this point is pub.
Isn't it social distancing?
Actually, yeah, no, we can't go to the pub till tomorrow.
I can tell you what your surroundings are. The sort of shops that are available to you. Or not available to you.
Primark.
Yeah, Primark. There's the Water Barrel, which is a general supply store, but it's closed.
Mm-hmm.
There is a small-looking stable, wooden and rickety. There's obviously the tavern, the Werewolf in the Tower, that everyone ran off into. Further down, you can see sloping that seems like almost a site office. You can't quite make out what's there. Further down the street, in a little alcove, is a bar called the Misty Glass. And up on high, there is a keep known as Draught Keep.
Well, I'm thinking the best place for information would be the tavern.
Or the bar.
Tavern or the bar, yeah.
What time of day is it?
I'd say it's just after midday.
So just after midday, we show up and they all peg it to the tavern because they're scared.
I mean, I am a crow, so maybe they've never seen a crow person before. In fact, I want to know how common are Kenku in the area.
This is a travelling... Well, it's more of a tourism town, so they'll be used to seeing all sorts.
Okay, that's fine.
So I think we should just head along to the tavern, maybe.
Yes.
Fine, sounds like a plan. And we stride off to the tavern.
Okay. You open the door.
Yep.
Hushed tones besiege you as you enter the tavern, but instantly cease as its inhabitants' eyes pierce you. A tense atmosphere and a feeling of unwelcomeness overwhelms you, clearly at odds with the town's reputation. A tired-eyed gentleman approaches and states, "We're not really accepting bookings at the moment. Perhaps you could come again another time?"
Unfortunately, our wagon's left, so this is the only time we'll be here. And unfortunately, we can't leave.
Not until we sorted out the necromancer.
As I flex a bit.
You mentioned the necromancer, and there's a few audible gasps. What do you know about necromancy?
More than you'll ever know.
A couple of people stand up, looking very angry.
I stand to attention in front of my elf companion, in a posturing, threatening way, come on then.
I want to fade into the shadows.
So, a couple of people walk up to you, and they're gonna try and push you.
Okay.
And say, "We don't need more necromancers around here. We're already having trouble enough with the other one."
So Thea at that is going to basically say, "You think we're necromancers? No, we're here to kill the fucking thing."
Well, sorry, pipes up the man again. You haven't really, shown us any credentials, or... You haven't really gained our confidence of any sort. You just kind of walked in and strutting your stuff.
We walked in and got presented with an attitude of, go away.
I think I was fairly reasonable, sir.
We might have just wanted a drink.
I offered to call you a cab, sir.
You basically offered us to leave.
We're not really operating business at the moment, sir. I'm sorry.
So, three adventurers have come here to help you rid your area of this necromancer, and the only thing you can do is treat us like scum.
So, at this point, another man stands up and goes, "Look, fellas, we're not here to cause trouble or anything. We're just having a hard time at the moment.
Can I sneakily pocket a glass?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Woo! That's a 15.
I need to roll opposed perception.
Remember, I did say that I'd snuck into the shadows as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, we've probably been a big distraction.
Okay, you can roll with advantage then.
Okay, so my first roll was a 15. My second roll, the higher roll was a 15.
Right, okay. So you get 15 and you pocket a glass. Everyone's too busy trying not to fight but fighting at the same time.
Sweet.
I'm going to turn around to the guy and I'm going to say, I can understand you're very on edge at the moment, but I say again, we are here to try and help you. Can someone at least who's willing to be reasonable tell us a bit more about this necromancer, where he's supposedly based, etc., so that we can actually do something about it?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. If we knew, we'd have done something about it.
So you don't know if it's a necromancer?
Well, we think we know who's done it. We've got a pretty good idea.
What has exactly happened here?
Well, people keep getting attacked by necromantic creatures, and that is not on. It's drove out all our business, the mayor left, and you've seen what it's turned us into.
So where have these people been attacked?
All over town.
Any particular time of the day?
That's the weird thing. Not really. But it doesn't seem to happen at night, which is odd.
Yes.
There's only been about one attack at night.
Well, I guess there's less people out to get attacked.
And then he starts saying, "in fact," and then out of nowhere comes, "Dad, can you help me with my homework?" Not now, son. We're busy. Grown-up talk. Just go. Fine.
He's going to get attacked.
Or the child knows more than he's letting on.
Well, kids are normally the most observant ones in the town.
Are you having this conversation in the middle of the bar?
Oh, yes, I am.
You leave my son out of this.
He clearly doesn't want you to talk to us.
You really think it's the kid? Little Timmy's first necromantic spell?
No, I'm just like posturing out, well, he could be in league with the necromancer. I mean, if he doesn't want you to...
How dare you suggest that?
You could tell us
You have not seen what my family has done for
Tell
this.
us for information, then. To prove his innocence.
We'll tell you nothing. Get out of here now.
Such cowards. You can't take care of a simple problem like this.
Roll a deception check.
A deception.
It's the closest thing, because you're not really intimidating him, I'd say.
Okay. 10.
No, you've angered him too much. He is telling you out. He's saying, "You're barred, get out."
I just want to headbutt him.
Okay. Before you do that, do me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, that's a natural 1, plus my dex is a 1, so that's 2.
Would I be able to
Nice.
do anything as I'm watching? Like,
Laugh.
would I be able to have a readied action as such?
You didn't really tell me you had a ready action.
Well,
He wants to steal
it
another
was more
glass.
so that I was going to act if they were about to fight. Like, if I was going to notice any fighting as such, I was essentially going to throw the glass at whoever was going to do something.
Me.
Well, you can, but you also notice that it's not one person doing this, it's multiple. These people are literally grabbing you by the arms and throwing you out.
Oh! Can I mimic the kid's the guy's kid saying exactly what he said? Dad, can you come help me with my homework? Just a little bit louder.
I mean, the problem is it's a rowdy bar.
Okay, then I'll smash the glass and then do it
Where are you smashing it?
on the bar because that should make the most noise.
Right. You are now getting dragged out as well.
Why? I like the notion that you couldn't think of anything good to do. You're just like, oh shit, he's outthought me. You're out.
You're barred.
I've got a glass. It's fine.
Well, if you're causing trouble in a bar,
What?
if you're causing
I'm
trouble,
just going to walk out and
They
do
can't
my
even
own
see
power.
me. I'm in the shadows.
you've just made yourself known by throwing something.
Smash your glass.
I didn't even get a chance to throw anything. I didn't roll.
Well, you said you did, so I just assumed. You're not making an attack on a specific person, so I don't mind.
I thought I'd have to roll to, hit the bar or something.
No, I'm fast and loose, I told you this.
I don't think you're stupid enough to miss the bar when you're standing next to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not me.
I don't know if you've seen my aim.
Sorry, continue on, by the way.
I'm just going to walk out into my own power.
Okay.
I'm going to get dragged out by as many as possible.
These people are just pissing me off anyway, so it's like, part of me's like, yeah, should we come back once the necromancer's killed them?
Can I use a scuffle to pickpocket the guy that's...
I mean, your arms are at your sides kind of thing, in terms of being dragged down.
Well, I'll kind
You
of
can try and...
loosen up to let him, and then as he's, letting me go, see what I can
I'll tell you
grab.
what, do it. You can pickpocket the man who stood up and tried to be reasonable.
Sweet, so is that a sleight of hand?
You make it sound like we're the bad guys.
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job of being the bad guys here.
I mean,
but,
I kind of am.
but yeah, roll your sleight of hand.
Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of Crocs. And that's an 11. Oh, fuck.
Well, that's a rolled 19, so he says, "Get your hands off me!" and throws you out.
Yeah, cool. Oh,
And the door slams behind you as you walk out, Theo.
Okay.
Well, that was exciting.
So they're all inside now, yeah?
Yeah, you can hear a bit of an uproar.
I wish I was an evil character, because my brain's just gone down the route of block the entrances, burn the thing down.
I mean, there was a kid in there.
And?
Yeah, but he's a necromancer.
Oh my god.
Sins of the father. No, well, maybe if we've been kicked out there, maybe we should try and find somewhere that's a bit more welcoming.
I look at the other two. Should we try the bar then? The misty glass.
I need a drink after that.
Roll a perception, everyone.
Oh, not the P word. I don't even have a thing in this.
The dirty word.
I got a 9.
15.
19.
Right, so you got a 19, right, Theo?
Yes.
In the distance, near the graveyard, which you won't have heard, but it's underneath the keep. It's like on a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a seaside graveyard. There is a scream.
I'm going to take off running.
Your other compatriots look very confused.
That's fine. They're behind me.
I like how God has told us how we're acting.
Well, you would be very confused.
Should we follow her?
I mean, I don't give a shit. I'm going to the bar.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't hear anything.
Maybe we shouldn't split up.
Split the pie, die quicker? I don't care.
No, I'm going to go where the elf is. Where Thea's going.
It's not too far from where you are now.
Because I'm thinking,
There might be combat.
Corvus will be fine. He's going to a bar, he'll be fine.
So you going to the bar?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
As I'm running, I want to pull out my bow.
So we'll resolve the Thea Jorvik situation first.
Oh no, this means mine's going to be longer.
I'm not running after, I'm just slowly walking in that direction thinking, what the hell's she running for? Why is she getting out of bow?
So Thea, you're there first. You notice a woman, you hear the screams again, and she is being chased by 2 skeletons who are literally just chasing her in circles.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Well, part of my brain's sitting there thinking, well, that's not too bad then, because they're obviously incompetent.
Yeah.
It's just running around in circles. It's like a Benny Hill sketch. No, I'm going to take my bow. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to draw and shoot.
Right, we'll say this is a surprise round. So roll for attack.
Oh, to crit.
Okay, nice.
What happens with crits?
So just roll your dice and roll it again, and then add those 2 together.
So roll my damage twice.
Yes.
That's an 8 damage.
Oh boy. Do you know whether your arrows are piercing?
Yes, they are piercing.
That skeleton is looking a little wounded. Like a couple of its fingers fall off, maybe.
I was going to say, it's a skeleton. It's kind of very wounded.
You have a few phalanges.
Yeah.
Right, so I guess the best thing to do is roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
God, I like my rolls there.
I'm just going to roll them all for one.
And one for all.
And one for all.
I'm missing out on combat.
Well, I did say.
I mean, I'm going to a bar full of people. I'm not missing out on combat.
Yeah, you don't know, yeah. With versus 2 skeletons, you're versus a whole bar.
And I'll still win.
Yeah, it's a little pause before, win. That
Exactly.
really sold it.
Yep. I respect Corvus for attacking NPCs.
Primary job.
So what are your initiatives?
11.
20.
Oh my.
Show off.
17 plus 3. That's a good roll.
Thea can only roll 20s.
No, because I rolled a 17 earlier.
It was just a 20 minus 3.
So, funnily enough, it's your go, Thea.
Funnily enough, yeah, I'm going to knock another arrow and I'm going to fire.
Against which one?
I'm going to try and hit the same one.
Mr. Fingerless, or Mrs. Fingerless, or
Yeah.
MX Fingerless.
So that is 16.
Yep, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
3.
Ooh. So the skull begins to crack, and if a skeleton could look like it was in agony, it would be in agony.
Sweet.
But next is that skeleton, and they're going to stop chasing, of course,
Well, I've just had two arrows bounce off him. Of course, he would stop.
and direct his attention to you, and he's going to
Hi.
draw out his bow and then fire at you.
Why were they chasing the woman if they had bows?
Because they were
Told
doing
you.
a Benny Hill sketch.
Big
But now it's
competence.
combat.
Maybe there is a reason for that.
Ah, she's the necromancer.
Does a 15 hit you?
It is my exact armor class.
Oh, bad times. Well, that's good times for you. So take 3 damage.
Okay.
Next up is the other two. I'm going to say you've made an appearance, Jorvik.
Right.
No, they would all go for Thea. So one of them draws a short sword and heads your way. And the other one also pulls out a short sword, so they're going to make attack each.
There's 3 of them. I thought there was only 2.
Ah, yes. Let's go back to that. So,
We've killed one already.
one of them goes towards you, pulls out
Yep.
a short sword, and then, out of the sand, another one appears
Okay.
That was totally a surprise.
and draws out their bow, but they don't have enough time to do anything.
Okay.
So they're going to make an attack on you. And that's going to hit, I assume, with a 21.
Yes, that is a hit.
And lucky for you, I rolled a 1 again on the damage, so that is another 3 damage.
Okay.
So how many are there?
So there is now 3.
I'm down half my health.
You're lucky I didn't roll 2 6s then.
I thought one pulled out a short sword, ran up to him but couldn't act.
No, that was the one who came out the ground
Oh, right. Fair enough then.
and pulled out a bow. So now it is your turn, Signor Jorvik.
I'll just pull out my greatsword and I'll start charging up to the nearest one. Or in front
Yeah,
of Thea, trying to...
That'll be the one, yeah. That one.
Yeah.
So roll your attack.
That would be a 3.
3.
Oh, no, sorry. Plus my... that's a 6. Still not good.
It's still not a hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Back to Thea.
Right, so I'm actually going to, because I've actually, since the last turn, read my character, because I'm pretty sure I remember setting the character up as my favourite enemy is undead, and these skeletons are undead. So, do I have...
Don't you gain advantage or something?
Yeah, I get advantage against my favourite enemy.
Well, luckily you hit the last 2, so we can scrap that.
That's fine. It's just trying to keep it in my head. So I've got one that's quite far away from me with a bow, the one that I've been attacking, and one right next to me with a short sword who's hit me. And there's another one with a short sword, yes?
With a bow.
With a bow.
He's the one who's the sandy boy.
Okay, so I'm going to try and retreat back slightly behind Jorvik, and I'm going to basically take another shot
Okay, that's
at
fine.
the one that I've been shooting at previously.
The good news is, in compared to what we play, for example, in Pathfinder, there is no direct attacks of opportunity unless you've got that.
Okay,
So you will not take off attack of
cool.
opportunity.
So, yeah, I want to just... Because I've taken, like, a good whack, so I want to kind of step back a bit and let my fellow adventurer take a few hits.
Stand by me and go, come and get me! Then hide.
So, yeah,
After you just missed.
I'm going to shoot at the skeleton I've already hit twice.
Okay, that's fine.
So I got an 11, but I roll with advantage, don't I? So I get to roll that again.
Yes. Yes, you do.
12.
Are you plussing anything on that?
No, that's everything.
Then that does not hit, just about.
Okay.
So, because he's stumbling about a bit, your arrow just kind of just misses.
Okay, doke.
So now it's back to the skeletons. So, I think that one specifically is going to go for you, because you've got a bit of a thing going on now, I think. And he's going to miss. The arrow goes soaring
Can I
past.
catch it instead?
The other... I'll tell you what, roll me a dex.
A dex roll.
Just a straight up dex roll.
I just want to catch it just so I can shoot it back at him. 16.
Okay, yeah, you catch the arrow.
Guess what I'm going to shoot him with?
So the other two come stumbling towards you, Jorvik, and they're going to make an attack apiece. Well, the other one's not stumbling, the other one's firing. But yeah. Oh dear. Oh
and
dear,
that's why
oh
I
dear,
stepped
oh
behind
dear.
Jorvik.
Well, I'm not rolling great on these, so that's lucky for you, but I just crit. So, take 8 damage. And the other one's going to fire at you as well.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh my word, a 19. Take 4 damage. How are you doing?
Well,
Still breathing?
yeah, I'm still alive.
I didn't have to expect to explain the death saving throws this early.
You might have to. I've got 3 HP at the moment.
Part of me
Nice.
wonders whether we've set up this thing with the Kenku where we can just go, caca, and he comes running.
I don't think he'd come running anyway based on his previous behaviour.
No, he wouldn't.
Right, so it's your turn to get some revenge.
I'm just wondering if I should pop Rage.
Might be worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to pop.
So explain what your rage will do.
Well, my Rage, I just have advantages on strength checks and strength saving rolls.
Mm-hmm.
On melee strength weapon rolls, I gain a bonus damage. I gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yeah, that would have been handy. wouldn't
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, your rage lasts 1 minute. Yeah, anyway,
Right, okay.
I pop my rage, I flex, then I bring down my greatsword on top of this guy's head. Well, try to.
it? Okay, roll your roll.
Yes! That's a 19 plus 3, so that's 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yay!
Roll your damage.
8 damage.
Ooh, he's looking pretty wounded.
Noted.
I think you snap off an arm or something.
It's one, I called him the sword so he can't hit me again.
Unfortunately not. And that's back to Thea.
So he's enraged, not looking too great. I'm shooting that skeleton with its own arrow.
Okay. I will give you advantage anyway, even though you would have had it. But well.
Yeah.
So just take advantage as you will.
17.
That is a hit.
Sweet. My first roll was a 3. So I'm glad my second roll was a 17. 6.
The arrow goes straight through the skull and shatters into tiny pieces.
Yay!
Does the rest of the skeleton drop?
It kind of fumbles around for a while and then just sort of straight fall down of an inanimate object.
Yeah. So we're in a cartoon.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
No, Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah.
And now is our buddies, the Sandy Boy and the Swordy Boy. Oh my word. I'm gonna say an 18 hits.
Yes. Am I going to have to look up what resistance is?
Half damage.
Oh, is it?
Half a 7, so you take 3 damage.
I'm down for the count.
Okay. So the other one's gonna attack Thea. Oh my god! 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
4 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Could the Kenku steal the GM's dice?
I'm using different dice. You've even seen me select different dice.
Can the Kenku just instinctively know his teammates are about to die and maybe just remember them and have a drink?
Yeah, he's in the bar just drink. Oh, I'll pour one out to him.
Thea, what do you want to do?
It's on me to go.
Yep.
Shit.
One's got no arm. He could do with a hand.
Yep.
And the other one's been untouched.
That one's unarmed.
Well, that's the one problem. Is it's a case of with Jorvik being downed, and I'm very much on my last legs with 2 health left. My main thought is, can I reach down and grab Jorvik, sling him over my shoulder, and try to retreat back to a
Roll me a perception.
16?
Okay. The woman is gone.
What a hoe.
Yeah, I'm grabbing Jorvik then, and I'm just gonna try and make a break and get back to some relative safety.
I was going to say, I'm
Okay.
probably twice the size of you, but okay.
Roll me a strength roll.
Well, this ain't gonna end well.
I'm leaving Jorvik.
Oh, it's a crit!
You throw him on your shoulder.
One-handed,
and begin
just running away with him.
So you can get to the high street, and they're not going to follow. But, Jorvik, roll me a death saving roll. So roll up a straight d20.
16.
Yep, that's a pass. You just need to get 10 or above. So you currently have 1 success. So where do you want to go now, Thea?
What can I do? Is there any way I can stabilise Jorvik?
You will have to roll a medicine check.
Well, you're dead.
You can attempt it.
Yeah, I'm still going to attempt it, but he's still dead.
He's got to get failures to die.
I got 13.
I will give him an extra saving, so you only need to get 1 more to pop back up with 1 HP.
Fair enough.
So do your next roll.
3.
So that's one failure.
Yep.
Thea,
Oh.
you're on the high street currently.
Quick, going to Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, is there a Lloyd's Pharmacy?
There is, but it's boarded up.
Ah, damn it. It's always the way. Yeah, I'm just going to... Is there anything I can do further to help? Or I'm assuming I've done what I can. It's now just up to him to...
You can do another medicine check,
I'll give that another go.
Oh, God.
but if you fail, it'll fail for him.
Oh, shit.
Just because it's funny.
I got a 7.
Oh, God, I'm going to die.
And thank you everyone for listening to the podcast.
There we end.
And there's the conclusion of the Everyone's a Dragon podcast.
This is exactly when
Oh.
EastEnders would end.
So,
Right then, it's all on this roll, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doom, 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 doom.
roll the roll,
Right.
and don't tell me what it is.
I feel like that's counterintuitive.
So, you see Thea,
Yep.
that woman running towards you.
Being chased by 2 skeletons.
I fling Jorvik at it and run away.
With a man who is holy seeming. So, a man who seems holy, so he's in robes.
I'm going to basically usher them over and say, we need you here now, he's about to die.
Right, I'm going to
I
have
tried
him
to
roll...
use medicine and jab the
I've already
stick into
rolled.
In
his
fact,
eye.
no. It's fine. This is why I did it, just for effect. It doesn't matter. You get healed for 6.
I was going to say, I did roll 11.
That's fine. It was just funnier to do it like that.
I wake up and go, where's the skeletons?
That was my plan. That was my plan once I said the woman had gone. Because if you'd held out, she'd have come back with reinforcements.
Yeah.
But because you left, she had no idea where you went and went off for a drink.
Yeah.
Found the priest.
Are you okay, child?
Yeah, where's the skeletons?
What? Skeletons?
I was fighting skeletons.
He gives you a dark look. Where were the skeletons?
They were right in front of me.
Then I blacked out.
He gives you a look and then turns to Thea.
I'm basically going to explain. Is this the same woman I saw in the graveyard?
Yes.
So I'm going to turn around and say, we saw this lady in distress, so we stepped in to help, but obviously got over our heads. Once we saw the lady was free, we thought we'd best make it back to town and try and recover.
Did we?
I mean,
That was clever of us.
You were doing pretty well there, sirs, and I thank you for saving me. I think you almost would have got them with another person.
Yeah, it's a shame our party hasn't got 3 people in it.
We should have gone with the Kenku.
I definitely would have died.
No.
The priest says to you, Jorvik, I think you need some rest. Come to my abode. It's a small shrine.
Oh, I thank you, kind sir.
So he leads you there.
I was going to say, I want to go too, because I definitely need some rest.
Yeah. He'll give you some aid as well, either. So just assume you're back at full health, because you're resting there. Well, in fact, you could take a short rest, but I think he'd just heal you.
There in the bar going, where are those guys?
So,
It's been 2 days.
Corvus, how will your exciting adventure go?
Okay, sweet. So I'm going to head off to the bar, but before I go in, I'm going to just check through my bag, because as someone good at forgery and knowing what I'm sort of doing, I want to kind of have a look to see if I prepared some kind of, I guess, guild letter that would possibly give me authority to say I'm looking for a necromancer. You know, something that might have helped earlier.
I was going to say that.
If I'd have thought about it back then.
You can roll a deception, isn't it, to forge documents?
Yes. That's a 5.
So you have a
did
document.
it in crayon.
Yeah, but it looks like a child's drawing. So you're welcome to use that.
Sweet, I'm going to rip that up and just leave it on the floor.
Maybe the boy from earlier drew it.
Yeah, we come back, find it. Oh, it's a clue.
There's some ripped paper here.
I want to be dressed sort of in my fine clothes, with my bag on my back. Rapier kind of visible, so I'm showing that I'm an adventurer. And I want to walk into the bar pretty confident.
Okay. So this bar is definitely not to the standard of the werewolf in the tower. There's a few hooded people in here. They give you looks, but more of a seedy variety.
Cool.
They get all sorts in there.
I'm also looking for the best mark. 1, I want to look for the best person to pickpocket. But 2, I'm just looking for someone that might give me some info. Mainly the pickpocket.
So before that, I'll tell you that at the bar is a older woman with greyish hair.
Woohoo!
Straggly grey hair.
Did you find a cougar?
A toothy grin.
Ooh.
You found a horny cougar?
I like how toothy
She
is
gives
now
you a
horny.
wink.
Oh no. I'm a bird!
Go on, Kenku, take it for the team.
I have a cloaca.
That's what you say when you get nervous.
If you want if you want to look for a mark, you can roll a perception.
No shit.
There's a guy called Mark sat at the bar.
That's a 3.
Everyone looks very busy and hooded and on guard, which, especially considering they've never seen you before.
So yeah, I walk up to the bar and take a seat.
Hello, dear. I haven't seen you around here before.
My voice with this sentence sounds exactly like Thea's, because this is, as people would know from sort of the intro episode, my character can't talk conventionally. They can only mimic. So I want to say I'm here on an adventure looking for a necromancer.
Well, I think they're all looking for the necromancer, dear.
Yes.
Can I get you a drink? She's rubbing a glass. It didn't look too bad, but the rag's really dirty, so the glass is slowly getting dirtier and mistier.
I wave like a feathered hand, like literally a wing, like a feathered claw, and
I'll assume you got appendages.
I don't have wings. I was about to say a wing, but I was like, I don't have wings. I kind of wave my bird hand, and it's like, no thanks, I don't want to drink. Male voice at that point, and then back to Thea's voice.
She looks intrigued at you.
Back to Thea's voice. It seems like you're having a bit of trouble, and we've been sent to take out this necromancer. Any advice?
Don't die!
Tried that, didn't work.
Helpful.
You saw the line.
I am speaking sort of loud enough that if there is someone in the bar that might, help me instead of this lady, that,
No one seems to be paying much attention. There is a low murmur of voices. You get the occasional look because even though it is a travelling town, they don't see too many Kenkus.
So I pull my dagger out, stab it into the
Old lady.
into the bar, and announce, "Look, I'm here for the necromancer. Any of you going to help me or not?" Thea's voice.
I'm in so much trouble.
Well, I mean, you've said all this shit, apparently.
Roll an intimidation.
Cool. Crap.
I just like the idea that you sat Thea down and asked her to go through the dictionary.
8. Oh god, even the dagger wasn't intimidating.
I think you're scaring the clientele, dear. I think you better leave if you're not having a drink.
Apologies, but I'm very, very passionate about this.
And maybe you should be very passionate about leaving.
I remove my dagger from the bar.
Oh, you have to pay for that, by the way.
And I walk out, saying, if anyone has any info and wants to help take this thing down, I'll be outside. And I walk out.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, this isn't going to go any better. That's a 7. I mean, I don't even know what's going on.
They kind of cast you a look.
Assholes.
So this is turning into a very brutal first look at it. I mean, you've saved a woman, which is good. You saved someone, and she helped you in kind. But you then kind of went into a tavern and terrorised the folks to the point of you getting thrown out. One of you walking out, and then you tried to terrorise the other bar.
Ooh, I've just had an idea.
Oh no,
We're doomed.
I want to get out my porcelain mask
right?
for my other persona,
Ooh.
which is airtight.
Are you
And I want-
Tuxedo Mask?
What?
Are you Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon?
No.
Okay.
And I want to conceal my weapons
Right.
and get out my fancy Regalman's clothes and go back to the other place.
I was going to say, if you go back in there, I'd have you roll with disadvantage.
He literally
Just
shoots
say
down
you-
in the doorway, gets changed, walks back in. Oh, that was my cousin.
Literally goes in with a mustache and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, you haven't seen that man who came in here, did you?"
It's like
I'm essentially at this point disguising myself as my secondary persona, of which I've forgotten the name. I mean, I've got it written down somewhere. Let's find it.
Reginald Hargreaves.
No, Edmund Norgrad. Yeah, I want to walk back into that other place, the werewolf in the pot or whatever it's called.
In the pot. In the tower.
Yeah, that place.
No, I like that second name better.
The werewolf in the pot.
That's the weed shop.
So yeah, I'm going to walk back in. This time, air of confidence. I am fully regal at this point.
So the same kind of things happen. It's died down a bit compared to what it was, but the same mutterings and then the staring.
My voice at this point and while wearing the porcelain mask is a very posh, eloquently spoken male. I walk in and I immediately know who sort of the owner is. And I walk up to
Not
him.
suspicious at all.
Well, I mean, as a rich person, I can kind of see status. That's my argument. I walk up to him and I say, "Excuse me, fine sir, I'd like your assistance. I am a monster hunter in the area. I've been tasked with locating and, well, destroying the, Fuck, I forgot what we're fighting.
Necromancer.
Necromancer.
I've been tasked with locating and destroying the necromancer that is hounding your area.
Okay. First of all, do 2 things for me. We didn't do the disguise check, so roll your deception for that.
Oh, piss. I mean, I've got into this disguise a lot, so, I mean, can I at least have some form of positive on this?
Does the game say that you do?
I don't know. I'm a charlatan, and it literally says that it's a very it's an airtight disguise, pretty much. I've spent a lot of time and effort in this disguise.
This time I will give it you, but not in the future, but that's only because you roleplay this quite well.
Ugh. I'll just roleplay it quite well every other time.
Yeah.
That is a 12. Aww. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I rolled a 15. You look mighty familiar, you do.
My apologies. My name is Edmund Norgrad.
Is that Feathers? It's you again, isn't it? You causing trouble in here again?
Listen, sir. My name is Edmund. My name is Edmund Norgrad. I am the heir to the Norgrad steam line. My father is Aloysius Norgrad. I am his adopted son. I fear that you may have seen another Kenku and are probably misremembering. I haven't been in this place in ever.
Dad, can you help me with my homework now? No, don't now, son. I'm busy throwing this man out. Get out.
I'm sorry? I'm offering to help with your problem.
But Dad, you promised. I'll do it later. Now get out. He looks at both of you.
Both of us?
As in, like, saying his son to get back to where he was. Like a sort of a flat on top of a bar kind of thing.
What does his son look like?
Yeah, can I get a look at
A
his
mini version of him. That cop-out answer. He's got this same sort of brown-coloured hair. He's about 10 years old, I'd say. He's obviously annoyed.
Yeah, but in a small village like this, in the time period, why would this kid have homework?
That was what I was thinking.
That's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
Schools haven't been open for a while thanks to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
When's he got
Please
homework?
be homeschooled.
You know Men in Black, when there's the young girl with the textbook on astrophysics or whatever it was, and that's who Will Smith shoots. That's this scenario. That kid's got homework. Who the fuck's giving him in?
Just roll with it.
There's some dodgy shit going on.
It's like a corpse in the basement.
He's telling you to get out.
My apologies, sir. I do not mean to intrude, but I need information if I'm to do my job here.
Do we have to intervene, do we?
Take 2.
Excuse me, I'm mighty sorry, but
He begins rolling up his sleeves.
Steal a glass.
this is the problem, having problems thinking of things on the fly. I hand him my business card. I have those. And they are Edmund Norgrad business cards that I will have made up because of the persona.
Thanks for the coaster. Now leave.
You could offer to help with the homework.
You're a tutor.
Yeah, that could work.
I'm gonna exit the bar.
Okay.
While I'm outside, I'm gonna sit and forge something.
Okay. What, are you elaborating on that, or are you just...
I want to forge a sign that basically indicates that the bar is unhelpful and people shouldn't go there.
It's been condemned.
You're giving it a 1 star on fucking TripAdvisor.
No, you want a health and safety advisor notice.
Oh my god, yes!
Roll a deception.
So, on my character sheet, it says expert forgery. I can duplicate... Oh, shit, no. It's duplication of a thing. I get advantage on craft checks to produce forgeries or duplicates.
Have a craft check then.
Do I get my advantage?
Yep.
I like how it does. I don't have craft on here.
Because you're forging a health.
What the hell is craft?
So, it's int, so just assume you don't have anything in it. So just advantage.
Excuse me, I have a +2 in int.
Okay, so you have a +2 advantage. Plus
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a craft check with +2. So that's 13 on my first roll and a 15 on my second roll. So 15.
Okay, you're going to have to get quite high because it's obviously a close-knit village now. But yeah, I think you make something fairly established that says about warning about dangers of health and safety.
Sweet.
And it's been rated like a hygiene rating of 0.
Cool. I attach it to the door, like the door frame.
Like a signed order kind of
Yep.
nail. Okay, that's fine.
And leave quickly.
Right, that's fair enough.
Run away!
I think at this point you will meet up with your compatriots who are probably leaving.
I have no idea where they are.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, we've just buggered off.
He's now like saying you're okay to leave, and it's also on the high street. And you happen to pass by each other.
How fortuitous.
Greetings, friends.
You left us, you bastard!
I'm gonna need a bit
We almost died because of you.
context, please.
We fought some skeletons.
Roll perception, please.
18.
18.
12.
So the 18s have it. They can hear a man shouting, "Help!"
What did a rest do for me? Anything?
I'm not going to say you take a short rest in this. What you
All right,
usually
fair.
take for a short rest is you roll your hit dice.
Well, you can roll hit dice.
You can roll hit dice.
Fair enough then. I'll just stay at my current health.
But I assume that he would have
No,
healed
I'd
them.
say you're getting healed by this man.
Alright.
That's why you don't take a short rest.
So how much have been healed?
To full health.
That's nice of him. I thank him kindly.
I mean, he's a healer, he's the priest kind of guy, so yeah. Probably a cleric from his magic he was using.
I thanked him kindly.
Well, he would only do that for heroes.
Shame he didn't give us any information, but you know, can't have everything.
He doesn't really know. Anywho, you hear the man shouting help.
There's someone who needs help.
I heard that one. Let's run.
I ready my bow and we run.
Which way are you running? The opposite way.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm first gonna wait to see what my compatriots
I'm
do,
running towards the help.
The scream, yeah.
because I'm not gonna actively run unless like my friends run.
Yeah, you don't get in danger.
Righty-ho. This
No.
time, a man is literally being picked up by zombies and thrown up and down.
No, we're just giving him the bumps.
Ah, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm not seen so I can sneak behind him.
Okay, roll stealth.
How many zombies are there?
There is 3. Very clearly 3.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I rolled a 9 for stealth.
Everyone roll initiative.
I hope that they're too busy.
I get advantage on initiative.
I wish I did.
I need better dice.
Use mine.
20! I got a 7 and they got 20.
Well, that's the thing. That was my initiative. That would have been my initiative, the thing I rolled for my stealth.
Yeah, but that's only a surprise round, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's how I'm going to rule it anyway.
Cool. I don't know what I rolled either time.
We'll roll then.
But I rolled.
What did you roll then?
I can't remember.
That's why I'm saying roll.
Okay, it's still as bad.
Obviously, you remember now.
I rolled a 7.
You happened to remember, did you?
Nope, I rolled worse and it was a 7.
I've rolled a 4.
Oh boy.
Yep, we're gonna die again.
Here's me trying to be sneaky. I'm trying to use my character to its full potential and fail at every turn.
I'm going to use my character to its full potential and die.
It's what I'm best at.
Not until you both gain a level, because you both seem to have spent so long training and getting nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is why, because we
Yeah, because we never actually finish a fight.
Right. You always end up getting rescued by the priest man.
Yeah.
So, up first, Thea.
I'm just going to have to try and shoot a zombie, but what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and aim for a headshot on one of the zombies.
Okay. Unless you're doing it flavour-wise. I don't think it means anything.
Oh, that's just for flavour. There's no kind of special ability or anything.
That's
What
fine.
flavour?
It's just I want
What flavour is it?
banana.
Nice.
And they're undead, so I get advantage.
Whoop whoop.
But I don't think I'll need it because I got a 21. Yeah.
You can't
So,
roll a
a
21.
Huh?
You can't roll a 21. I mean, you may as well...
Yeah, not that. It wasn't a crit, it was just...
You may as well roll to see if you get a crit.
Oh, I did, and I didn't. The second roll was 13.
Okay, that's fine. So, you, of course, hit.
4 damage.
Okay. He looks pretty unfazed. Then it is the zombie's turn. They throw him up in the air, then you hit them with the arrow, and they drop the man. And he falls unconscious.
We helped!
And then they come stumbling over. I don't think they'd reach you because they're quite slow. So they're now probably in your faces. And that's their turn, so it is now Corvus.
Okay, so because of my sneak attack, I get my sneak attack stuff if there is another enemy within 5 foot of them, like an enemy of their enemy, so an ally.
Yes, that's fine.
So I would get my sneak
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
on this, which is cool. Okay, rapier in hand, I'm gonna do an attack
He's doing an attack.
with a new dice. For fuck's sake.
Bad dice.
Dice jail.
That's a 10.
Yep, that hits.
Okay,
Ooh, nice.
cool. So I roll my d8 twice, so I'm just going to roll 2d8. This is piercing damage. 8 damage.
Nice.
Okay. So, they're looking reasonably irksome now.
Sweet.
Jorvik?
I'll just run up to her son, pull out my greatsword, and slash.
Which one's the first one?
Well, whichever one's nearest to me. That's what I mean.
I would say that would be, a different one.
It might be the one which Corvus has just attacked.
I'm now a virus.
What Corvus has just attacked?
Corvus 19.
Okay, that's fine. That's the same one Thea attacked, so
Right.
roll.
That would be a 10.
Yep, that hits.
That's good then. That would be a 4 damage.
Okay. He's looking a bit worse for wear. And now it's back to Thea.
I'm going to take a shot at the one that they've been hitting.
Okay.
See if I can kill Steel.
Looking fairly bloodied.
16.
Yep, that's a hit.
6 damage.
Tell me how you kill them.
I just want to basically shoot him through the eye, and the arrow's just going to kind of like pass through his eye, out the back of the skull, and kind of bury itself in a tree like 30 yards away or something, and the zombie just drops to the floor.
Nice. And I think the eye explodes.
Even better.
I wipe some of the eye juice away from my face and go, "Good shot, my friend."
So, next up is a zombie, unsurprisingly. They are going to attack Thea, who mortally wounded their ally. He's going to grunt at you and try and...
They're also zombies.
gonna slam you.
They're pack animals.
Yeah, they're Velociraptor zombies.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
In that case, the other one's going to go after Jorvik. And that hits.
Yeah, all right, yeah, sure.
Well, if you tell me a 22 doesn't hit.
Okay, fair enough, it hits.
But if it had been a 21, that would have missed. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It is Corvus.
I'm going to do an attack.
He's doing an attack.
This is just the only thing I'm going to do is an attack. Apparently. A sneaky attack. I rolled a 1. Not doing a sneaky attack.
He's going to shank me.
Literally, Corvus was literally announced, I'm going to do a sneak attack as he went to sneak
Yeah, something to that
attack.
effect. So you're kind of really focusing, and then he kind of turns around, and then you kind of stab at where he was, and you kind of move slightly behind, away from your compatriots.
Oh, nice.
And it is now Jorvik.
Right, and I go for another hit. That's a 19.
Yep, that's a good hit.
And I do 8 damage.
I think you chop off a single finger. He looks rather annoyed now.
I smile. I go, "Have at me, friend."
He frowns. Thea,
I'm going to shoot the one that Jorvik's just...
see if you can get another finger off.
Oh, yeah,
I'd be
exactly.
impressed if you could shoot a finger off.
21.
Yep, for that I'll let you have a finger.
8.
Yeah, you can definitely have a finger for that. I should really choose a different way of phrasing this, but...
The zombie gives you his finger.
I got fingered by a zombie.
No, I just like the notion that the zombie pulls off his finger. It doesn't get hit by the arrow, just pulls off his finger and hands it to you in marriage. You're now married.
Yes.
That zombie no like fear, so it's going to attack.
Don't worry, most zombies don't like fear.
I'm guessing a
number.
A 20 hits.
Yes.
7 damage.
Eesh.
And the other one's going to go after Jorvik. Actually, no, he's going to go after Corvus, because he's out of position.
Aww.
And he yelled sneak attack. And it's fine. He completely fluffed it soon.
I'm a water dancer.
He kind of like followed your trail as you moved, so didn't quite get a slam down on you. So it
Come
is
on and slam.
your turn to react.
Are any of my compatriots within 5 foot of them?
Yeah, within them.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I'm using the dice that rolled a 1. This isn't going to go well. Okay, maybe it will. 16.
Yep.
Sweet. That's 10 damage.
Okay, I need to do something that I forgot to do before.
Oh no.
Work out their HP.
So you did 10 damage.
Make sure that your audio is recording.
That helps. So, it's now going to take a constitution saving throw.
The zombie.
And it fails, so it falls prone and dies.
I should hope so.
With only one zombino left, it is Jorvik.
Well, I'm going up to him and I'm going to try and get a kill.
Okay. Good luck, because he's unscathed.
Yeah, no. 16.
Yep, that hits.
And that's 10 damage.
That's not bad.
Yep, I've just left it for someone else to kill Steel again.
He looks very offended. Thea, your turn to kill Steel.
Yep, I'm just going to shoot him. 9, and then I got an 18. So 18 to hit.
Okay, that's fine.
6 damage.
Not quite enough for a kill Steel.
Ah. Guess it's Corvus's turn.
I mean, the zombie
Actually,
could
it's the
kill one of
zombies.
us.
I guess this is the one that was after Corvus, so...
It's just taking a shot from both of my friends. But it's gonna
Also,
go to
I've
me.
whacked it for quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, you kind of whacked it into, like, confusion, and it hasn't quite managed to hit you. You managed to dodge it out of the way.
Ah, asshole GM.
Corvus, it's your turn.
Did he not take an attack?
Yeah, and he
Yeah, he
missed.
missed.
That's what I
Oh.
was saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Clearly not. You're
Okay.
just calling me an asshole,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yep, an asshole for missing. That's a 20. Nah,
Okay, good job. Roll 2 of your damage. I'm pretty sure that includes your sneak.
it
so-
does. Time to kill Steel. Oh my god.
That's abysmal.
That's still 6 damage. Wait, no, that's 8 damage.
8 damage with how many dice?
4.
Fucking hell.
So how much did you get, sorry?
8. It's 2d8 and 2d6. I got 2 1s on the d6.
He's going to make a constitution saving throw. And he fails it miserably, so he falls down as well.
That's
The effect that I should have had come into effect was, if it reduces them to 0 hit points, they make a constitution saving throw of 5 plus the damage taken, and you did plus 2 extra for the one that died, and he rolled a 5, and you did 2 extra, and he rolled a 4, so he didn't even roll what he should have. Useless. Haha, you saved the day, and now there is an unconscious man lying on the floor and 3 corpses decaying.
Well, I go to check the guy, see if he's still breathing.
I'm going to recover my arrows if I can.
Roll a medicine check, and sure, why not?
Medicine.
Medicine? What's this? I do killing.
Yeah, I got a 5.
He's dead.
Oh, it looks like they killed him. As his chest is going up and down.
Once I've recovered my arrows, of which you can determine how many I recover, I'm going to try a medicine
How many
check.
did you fire?
I fired 3.
You get all 3 back.
Sweet.
I just rolled a d4 minus 1 and you got 4, so...
I just like the notion that you rolled the 4 on a d4. I fired 3, you get 4.
Ooh! I rolled a 12 from the medicine check.
You can feel a weak pulse.
He's not dead. He's almost dead. Where's that
Are
priest?
you a doctor? Are you sure?
I'll contemplate pulling the healing potion out of my bag and then think, wait, no, that's too much gold to waste on an NPC.
NPC? What's that?
I'm going to basically try and gather him up in my arms and try and make...
I'll offer to, carry him.
Oh, well, if Jorvik's going to offer, then yeah.
Right, where are you taking him to?
Try and make our way back to where the priest
Although
was.
I still do sneakingly suspect that guy's dead.
I want to just take a look around the area to see if there was any reason for these zombies to be here.
Okay, roll perception.
Well, here's failure. It's a 10.
You can't notice anything obvious.
Okay, I'll follow my friends then.
So you take him to the priest, and he goes, "Oh my word! What's going on here? This is happening more frequently now."
We saved this guy. Well, zombies might have got him.
He's got a very weak pulse.
Trouble seems to follow you, doesn't it?
Yeah, Corvus.
We follow trouble.
Yeah, we follow Corvus.
Well, he treats the man and thanks you, and then asks you to give him some space to rest.
Can we go back to where we just fought the zombies? And I have an ability that, because they're my favourite enemy, I can track the creatures, so can I kind of like backtrack where they came from?
You can roll a perception and try and see if there's any tracks.
Is it a survival or is it a perception? Well, either way, it's +2.
Are you looking
so
for
it can
tracks? Well, you'd be looking for tracks first, so...
Yeah, I'll be looking for tracks to see if they came from an obvious direction.
So, perception, I'd say.
I got a 16.
Okay, you see some small footprints. You're welcome to track them.
Yes, I would like to track them.
Small footprints, like a child.
So I want to follow the small footprints back along where they came from.
Roll your survival then.
And I'll follow fear.
What do I need to do?
I will also
Survival.
follow, because why wouldn't I follow?
14.
Interestingly, they lead to the back door of a certain tavern, known as the Werewolf in the Tower.
You mean the werewolf in the pot?
You mean the necromancer who's the kid?
And I think that's where we'll end it. So that's it for this episode. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at EAD Podcast, and check out the website everyone'sdragon.com. And that was our first episode. Hope you enjoyed. Check out the next episode for more. And thanks for listening. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
Everyone's a dragon.
Dad, can you help me with my homework?
Yeah, raising the
I
dead.
need help raising the dead, Dad.
Dad, Mummy's back.
I thought I killed... Ah!